Hi my people, it's Curvy Creole Leo 86 coming to you with a new update. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of stopped up. Like, I have a spring cold. It's like the worst ones to get where you're too warm to do anything. You can't breathe while you do it, so I sound like a fat kid all the time. But anyway, other than that, I'm okay. And it came out of nowhere too, I guess because the weather has been switching back and forth on us a little bit in the evening time. But anyway, just an update coming to tell you about my last nutrition visit. That is coming up on the 13th, which is what, next Thursday, I think? Something like that. But it's next week. And so far, like in my other two nutrition visits, we have gone over like my vitamins, discussing, you know, my portion size, how many times to chew, the texture it should be before swallowing, like just kind of your main ins and outs of having gastric bypass surgery. So far, I think the last visit we we're going to talk more about the vitamins and like if patches work and stuff like that, and just make sure I haven't gained any weight. So that's the main point right now, just not gained from what I was when I first went to see him. I'm getting excited and nervous at the same time because if you watch some of my earlier videos, bypass was not my first choice. I was still going to try to do it on my own, but it's hard to work out and do so much when you're under so many restrictions, and when you do try to go above and beyond those restrictions, you start to feel like crap. So this was by far not my first choice, but it's gonna be weird. I don't know if I'm the only person that ever felt like this, but I've been big my whole life, and I don't know if it's gonna be weird, like finally going to the gym and eating better portion size and all this stuff, and actually seeing myself get smaller and smaller and smaller. Like, that's never happened. I can go to the gym for a month and lose 3 pounds and find it within about 3 hours. So I'm just kind of anxious to see exactly what lies underneath all this fluffiness and stuff. But I know it's the right decision. I'll make it for myself because I've exhausted every other option that I've had to try to get weight off. So I'm ready to do it. Let's see what happens. I found my goal outfit. Not my end goal outfit, but at least my first one. My birthday's coming in July, so I went to gslovesme.com and I purchased it's like an all white harem leg romper jumpsuit. It's all in one, and the legs are like loose and like got a split that goes up the side, like the harem pants, whatever you want to call them. So I got that in a 1X. I have not worn a 1X since elementary. Yeah, I want to say elementary school, because I remember my school shirt in 5th grade was a 1X. So yeah, I've been big my whole life. Yeah. But I found that, so hopefully by my birthday or maybe right after my birthday I can fit it, and me and my boyfriend are gonna go take some professional pictures to, I guess, reveal my weight loss, because not everybody knows that I'm having a surgery, and some people just probably ain't paying attention that this is what I'm going through, but hey, God bless them. So I got that going. I'm getting my bag together. Eventually I'll do a video of what's going in my hospital bag. So far I really just went and bought like a gown, some little slipper shoes. I got some sublingual B12s. I got some Centrum chewables. I have some iron pills because I am anemic. And some calcium chews. I'm not really taking a bunch to the hospital. Besides that, just make sure I have my chargers and my phone and my tablet and my Samsung, the VR thing. And I might take a crochet needle and some yarn just to keep my hands busy. This time around, I quit smoking again. because either way it's getting closer to that time where they're going to be running like tests and everything like that. So surprisingly enough, it wasn't hard to quit. I just didn't go buy any more cigarettes, and I'm okay. So hopefully it's out of my system way ahead of schedule. I should be looking at the very end of this month, no later than the first week of May. So honestly, they told me when I leave my nutrition visit next week to just call them, let them know, hey, it's done. What else do I need to do? And I know I have a chest x-ray and a blood work. And after that, that's not going for surgery. I'm not looking forward to this pre-op diet. I'm really not. I'm not looking forward to not being able to eat food, like eat, chew, stuff like that. You know what? Just one time, we're gonna have a moment of silence. I'm even pause the video. We're gonna have a moment of silence for food. Okay? Praise God. All right. I'm gonna miss it, and I made sure I went home this last weekend, and I made sure 2 of those days I got nothing but crawfish and snow crab, because I'm not sure how my body will handle those, even though they're a protein. I'm just not sure how I'll be able to handle those when I am able to start by eating solid foods. But yeah, I'm excited about the surgery, just not excited about this diet. It hasn't been a ton going on besides just waiting on this next appointment. And I'm so sorry that I sound so sick, but it's like everything is right here. It's completely right here. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this going. And I thought about doing like a separate video of why I'm doing gastric bypass, but I guess I'll go ahead and throw that in there now, because I may take some Benadryl and be knocked out later or whatnot. The reason I am choosing gastric bypass is because for me it came down to one of 2 surgeries. Now, as I've said before in earlier videos, that I used to be a security guard at a casino back in Shreveport, where I'm from. And for about a month, I was waking up completely blind. Like, sleep, open my eyes up, and I don't see nothing. It's just black. I couldn't even see my hand waving in front of my face, not a shadow or anything. So I went to the hospital. They did a CAT scan, MRI, spinal tap, and all this stuff. Once they admitted me into the hospital within like an hour of getting there. And they told me that I have a lot of excess fluid pressure on my brain that's pressing down like a tumor. Now, it's not like a tumor. They can just go in with surgery, remove it, and you're done. It's fluid. It's a spinal fluid that regenerates. So their option for that was putting a shunt into my brain. And basically, it's like a device behind my ear that will regulate the pressure, and they will put a catheter into my brain and another catheter that would like drain the fluid through my body and stuff, which is very invasive to me. But the thing is, it's not a one-time fix. Like, I know there are some people who have had shunts for years and stuff like that, and it may have worked for them. But I've also heard a lot more stories where the shunt they had to do a revision. It kinked up, it clogged up. The catheter went around an organ or something. Like, I've heard a lot more horror stories, and especially that's a lot to go through just for a we'll see what happens kind of surgery. So it's not like they do it and I'm cured. It's like they'll do it and we're gonna cross our fingers that this helps your pain and your pressure and saves your vision. I'm not in for, you know, something like that. So that's when I started trying to lose weight. And I mean, honestly, all the difference I saw was my endurance got better. I used to have like a regular heartbeat. My heartbeat got better the more I did cardio and stuff. But I didn't really start seeing a difference. Like, as much as I was doing, I didn't see a difference. And of course, that made me a little bit of an emotional eater. Like, not seeing results no matter how hard I'm trying to push myself. But it just got to a point where I was going to the gym every day except the weekends and still not seeing anything. And I know some of this is my fault because of the way I eat. I'm in pain 24/7 because of the constant fluid pressure. It's like it's like that moment between being drunk and about to get your hangover, where your heart beats in your head and you're dizzy and your vision might be a little off. Like, that's me every day, no liquor. And that's not the way I want to continue to live my life. So I started doing more research on gastric bypass, and a lot of people have had success with it as far as controlling their intracranial hypertension. And some people say theirs didn't change at all, or a few people say it got worse. But at the same time, I have a lot more health issues besides just the high pressure on my brain. I have very bad sleep apnea. I have very bad high blood pressure. I'm pre-diabetic. I have high cholesterol. I have arthritis. It's so many things that I already deal with. And honestly, I believe I'm in a line for it, because my dad was really, 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 really sick. And I'm the youngest of 3 girls. Both of my sisters are in their 40s. And they're just not dealing with blood pressure. Whereas I've been dealing with that since I was 17. And all this other stuff just kind of came on down directly on me. And I know that had something to do with my size, because I'm the biggest one too. So I started just looking at it like, I need to do something before I end up like my dad. And my dad died at 52. And I'm not trying to end up in my grave at 52. I still have too much to do. So basically just came to this. Get one surgery that we just going to hope it fixes something, or get another surgery that could possibly cure it, as well as cure everything else that's wrong with you, including self-esteem, because I have horrible self-esteem, and I'm trying to get better with that. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I ended up choosing the bypass surgery. So whatever time I have left here on this earth is already written. It's already designated. I need to make what time I have left the best that I possibly can, and live the best that I possibly can, and just be as healthy as I can. So, I mean, my only regret right now is not trying to do this sooner. That's really it. But, yeah, if you had to choose between stomach surgery and brain surgery, I'm sure, very sure, you would choose stomach surgery too. But, yeah, I'm just ready to get everything going, and I'm ready to start posting, like, my pictures and videos of me. You know, you can see me slimming down and stuff like that. I'm ready to see all of that, because it will be new for me, and it will help me feel better about myself. So that is why I'm choosing gastric bypass. Honestly, the vanity of it, like some people, that ain't it. I just don't want to get surgery on my brain. Plain and simple. No surgery on the brain. But other than that, everything, I'm getting everything together. I'm gonna eventually do a I guess the pre-op diet haul. Like I said, I won't know what day I'm starting my pre-op diet until after my nutrition visit, which is next week. So, and I have my money to go buy my groceries and stuff next week also. So I will go get everything and just do, you know, quick video of everything that I'm eating. Well, drinking. I'm not eating anything. And just put that video up. So I think all I can do is like chicken broth, beef broth, sugar-free Jell-O, sugar-free popsicles, Premier Protein shakes, and water, Crystal Light, any type of tea with no caffeine and stuff like that in there. So yeah, I'm just ready to do that, and I'll have a more in-depth video of what I'm taking to the hospital. Well, what's in my hospital bag video. So I'll do that probably, if not next week, the week after. So I'm just ready. I'm ready to not hurt every day. I'm ready to feel good when I wake up and not just feel horrible like I do every day now. And I thank God for putting it on my heart and my mind to go ahead and start looking into this, because honestly, if I didn't do anything soon. I feel like my life wouldn't have lasted that much longer. And that's just being real. And I'm glad I finally changed my mind and stopped being so stubborn to go ahead and look into this surgery. But anybody else out there, honestly, I would tell you the same thing. Think about it. Research everything about the surgery, the pros and cons, what you're willing to give up, what you're willing to start doing, and decide for yourself whether weight loss surgery is for you. Your decision may be way easier than mine. Your decision may be harder than mine. But you have to look at it. You have one life, and you got to either live or die trying. It's your choice, you know, how you want to do this. So I thank y'all for y'all support. I thank y'all for all the kind words and everything, all the likes, all the comments, everything that you all do for me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I'm still kind of dealing with this on my own. My family doesn't really care about the whole process. My mom she hated the idea at first, but she's a little more on board now. My mom's just really scary. So that's where a lot of my anxiety comes from, is from her. But it's good to know that I have people that's in my corner, even if we've never seen each other face to face, that you're all going through this same struggle with me, and we can always uplift each other and give each other some type of kind word, you know, that'll make us feel better about what we're doing. So, with that being said, oh, I did my makeup for y'all today. Do you see it? I hope you like it. I tried a little bit, and I'm still on my natural journey. I washed it. It's just in its own little fro and curls, and oh, and I colored it too. So as you can see, it's still really curly, but it is way longer than what it was in previous videos. And on another note, I'm cheap, and when I get bored, I make stuff. So, you know, like those diva lights, everybody keeps saying that they, you know, it's like $200 to do to buy one, and people use like in their videos and beauty vlogs and all the other type of stuff. I would have made one. Hold up, let me see if I can turn it around. I don't know if you have to see that, but that is my diva light. Some LED rope lights, cardboard, and a wreath frame. So, yeah, I am cheap yet crafty. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here and try to find something healthy to possibly eat, or at least something low calorie to eat. And I don't know, might do some pinto greens and cornbread and something else. Just trying to enjoy food while I can, all the food that I'm used to. So other than that, I love y'all. Thank you for your support. I will support y'all always. For my new subscribers, welcome. Feel free to browse around in my old videos and you'll understand me a little bit more. Hopefully within my next videos, I'm gonna have a better background, because literally I made this, once again, cheap and crafty. I took some material from Walmart and a science fair poster board and just put it on there and clipped it on. So hopefully I have something a little more concrete and it's not moving in the background, you know. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful journey, a wonderful month, and all that good stuff. And you know anybody else that needs an uplifting word, send them on over to my channel. I have no problem with that. If y'all want to ask me questions, send them to my email, which I'm going to put below. You can also follow me on Instagram under Curvy Creole Leo as well. And I'll put all this stuff down below. But other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe. I love y'all. See you later.